Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. As you can hear, I'm a little tired. Which I'm not sure is the best thing for me to be dealing with hot implements today. But we're gonna find out. Shadow's pissed because I closed the door to upstairs because I didn't, Liam's in a meeting right now. So he might need to go outside. Give me 1 second. Oh. Hello. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so basically what happened or what is happening is I'm gonna be, I guess, participating, or basically my partner and I, Liam, we never had a wedding reception, so we're having one next Friday, so like a week from today. And when we originally got married, I did my own hair and makeup, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. But one of the things that stresses me out, I guess, is I've not curled my hair in like a million years. So I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. So basically what I'm doing today to sort of get my head around what's going on is we're gonna do this here today. So we're going to attempt some hair and makeup today. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. I've never streamed doing something like this before. I have a mirror. It's a Beetlejuice mirror, actually, to help with getting close-ups. If not, I think I'll probably just use the full screen here so I can sort of see what I'm doing, use myself as a mirror. And yeah, that's what's happening today. I wasn't sure if I should start with my hair or my makeup first. I assume that the makeup's gonna take, or the hair is probably gonna take the longest. I have this curling wand on right now. Now I'm like, oh, if I do my makeup first, maybe I shouldn't have this hot. Maybe we'll turn it down. I'm a bit concerned. Let's keep the power on, but maybe not have it totally hyped up right now, because yeah, I'm not sure where to put this so that it's not in the way. Yeah, because I think obviously because my hair is going to be in curls around my face, it maybe makes sense to do the makeup first so that I'm not then pushing curls out of the way to do my makeup. I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not somebody who does this very often. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just do and hope for the best. So maybe we'll do that first. We will start with the makeup and then we'll do the hair. So we have our standard go-tos. Let's get them all out. I say standard. I've acquired various bits and pieces over the years, but there's some like mainstays. So we have our photo primer by Smashbox. We have a concealer. What's this? My mom gave me this one. This is Laura Mercier. This is kind of bougie, but yeah, she gave me this one. This is Trini London, a tinted serum. I don't know if we'll use all of this. We probably will. We got some brow stuff, some Ka-Brow. Oh yeah, let me go in and stop my camera from auto-focusing constantly. Let's go and configure the video. Turn the autofocus off. Apply. Okay. Here we go. So we'll stop that. Okay, so yes. That we have a... Ooh, this is really faded. Soft kohl. Oh, this is like a Rimmel. This is just like a white kohl eyeliner. We've got some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. What else have we got? Hello, Shadow. Please do not burn your snoot on this. I am begging you. No snoot burning. Thank you very much. We have... Oh, we have a NYX liquid eyeliner. I've traditionally used like a Kat Von D one, but I think this one's running out of juice. Aunt Tash on the dash cam. Oh, a very amazing Probacus. Yeah, I'm sure. I hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. Do you want to go upstairs? I know Liam's in a meeting, and so I don't want him getting disturbed. In 2 seconds. See? You go. We have the door half open. Yes, yeah, well, thank you for your company. I hope you're having a good time. I've decided in the order of operations, makeup should happen before hair. I'm not sure if that's correct. I don't do this very often, but this is what we're doing. Okay, we got some MAC blush. We got our new Rimmel waterproof mascara. Oh, it's election days. Ooh, so I'm sure you're probably a little bit politically burnt out with all the campaigning and things being bombarded on you. But no, it's good. Elections are important. I think, elections are a good thing. Not when, they're rigged and there's issues and stuff like that, but, in the truest form of democracy, they're an excellent thing. All right, do we maybe put a bit of eyeliner? Maybe we'll put a little bit of eyeshadow on first too. Okay, so this is the arsenal. Oh yeah, and then this, and then this and this. So this is everything we are working with today in various degrees. So we can do that. Okay. So yes, like I said, I figured we will start with makeup and then move on to hair so that we're not worried about the curls in the way, maybe? Well, I know some, yep, Very nice. Very nice. Aw, Kat, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It sounds like that, whatchamacallit, sound alert didn't work. Oh well, at least the overlay did. I hope you're having a fabulous day. How are you? Let's get going. Let's get a makeup wipe out, just in case we mess up at all for any and all amount. You heard it? Oh, perfect. It's just me then. But yeah, how are things? Happy Thursday. So I've already washed my face, put on my serums and my lotion or moisturizers, words. Oh, is this the Peter Pan book still? That's so funny. Is it still the Peter Pan one? I love that. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put on the Smashbox primer. Maybe should I do this? Should we try Beauty Guru style? Let's try. You finished all 4 of them in a day? Kudos to you. That's amazing. So what are you currently reading then? Do tell. Do share with the class. So the only thing I know about this primer, or about primer in general, is I guess it's supposed to smooth everything out and almost put a layer between your skin and your foundation so it doesn't sink into your pores and stuff. I don't know. I just find it works for me. So this is Smashbox, the original, photo finish, smooth and blur. Okay. I hope I don't have any eye crusties. I have this mirror. It's a Beetlejuice mirror. To help with any of the things that require me to be a bit more in focus about. But other than that, we will go. So I've gotten really into doing my like eyes and eyebrows and stuff before I do the foundation, just because usually I think it matters more with with powders and stuff, because then you usually get like foliage of powders. So that's why you do that afterwards, but that's why. So this book was Vicariously, and it was pretty stupid up until the point I quit reading. Mango was traveling with a girl that he liked, and he plugged his phone into the speaker and started playing. No! Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Wow. Trapped in a room with a girl he liked, and he started singing about how they could live like Jack and Sally if they want. See, the best part about that song is the fact that Tom DeLonge doesn't pronounce head properly. Everyone knows you pronounce it with a Y, right? When you sing this song. You know, in real life you say, "Don't waste your time with me. You're already the voice inside my head," right? Those are the lyrics. That's not how you're supposed to pronounce them, guys. You've been mispronouncing them. You go, "Don't waste your time on me. I'm already the voice inside my head. I'm as you as you." It's yed, just so you know. When you sing that song, you have to pronounce it yed or you're doing it wrong. I just realized I don't have any paper towel. That's fine. Yeah, you gotta say yed. That's what it is. 'Tis yed. Okay, let's... Oh, God. I think I might need this. So, I actually sorted these out yesterday because they were getting a little out of hand. I've told you guys about how I basically used a wax strip and took a massive chunk out of my eyebrow like a month before my friend's wedding. So I needed to fill it in, and it's never kind of grown back the same since. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I have hope. That book was so bad. Yeah. You had to stop. So was it even, I guess, it sounds like it would be like a YA novel almost. Yeah. Luckily, I've gotten better because I now which was so dumb. There was a girl I used to work with, and I was talking about how this happened, and I was like, you know, before I used to be able to buy wax strips in Canada that were like shaped kind of in different shapes of the eye, like of the eyebrow, so it was a bit easier to do. And I was like, oh, it's so annoying that in the UK they don't have this. And she was like, so cut the wax strips. And I was like, oh my God, duh. You know, like one of those moments that dawn on you that you're like, oh yeah, I guess that is a thing I totally could have been capable of doing this whole time. And it just never occurred to me. So now that I can cut the wax strips, which I've always been able to do, I seem to not struggle as much, which is nice. Exactly. Yeah, you have to. You have to cut them. I don't know why in my brain I didn't think that that was an option. The other reason I like to do my eyebrows before I do my foundation, because then if everything is like too dark and I'm not a fan of it, I can like concealer all over everything, and then it like makes it more muted and it doesn't look like so aggressive. Like right now, this is a very dark, aggressive eyebrow right now. But this is good. So this will be a good indication. Obviously, we're like chatting and doing other things, but this will be a good indication for me of how long this is going to take on the day. Because if it takes, you know, the whole 3 hours, then I know that. And so we will allocate enough time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, we like to talk about, you know, overthrowing the patriarchy and stuff like that too. No, to be fair, I don't even know what I talk to about. You know what I mean? I feel like it's probably similar to when you guys go to barbershops. If they do chat to you, it's like, oh, how's work? What's life? How are things? And you're like, yeah, whatever. Just small talk, really. It's nothing that intense. But it could be. It could be. I'm also aware that my eyebrows, well, I've told you, probably because of the situation before, is my eyebrows are 2 different sizes. So I try to, like, match them with this. My sister does hair, so she usually asks me deeply embarrassing questions about people. Oh, really? She's just used to that. To be fair, though, I feel like hairdressers and bartenders are basically like therapists. Like, I feel like they are essentially like therapy for cheap. I guess if you're getting like a $200 salon hairdo, that doesn't seem very cheap, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like small micro stuff. About like how's life, how's work, how's the kids, how's whatever. It's one of those things too where I'm so used to my eyebrows being 2 different shapes that when I feel like I probably do make them look equal, they don't look equal. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where sometimes if you're talking about stuff, it can just rile you up. So you go, that's for another day. Probakis was saying that they have a vote happening in Greece right now. So that's why it's very, like, politically... The political discussions are flourishing there right now. Oh yeah, Florida's being hog wild right now. They're being a little bit... I don't know. Is this good enough? Maybe. We don't know. I think it doesn't help too that like my eyebrows or my eyes are 2 different size. Like they're, one of them shrunk. It's like flopped. So, like, if I pull my eyebrow, like, if I pull this up, then it looks more even. But because this side of my face, like, droops ever so slightly, it then doesn't. It's true. It's true. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Good enough, eh? Okay. But yeah, I didn't bring a paper towel to wipe that down. And then I'll just go over this with this to, again, like, buff this out and make them look not as dark. But that will also dissipate once we put foundation on. Hopefully. I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea. Sure, good enough. So now we're gonna move on to the liquid liner of it all. Well, actually, no, first we're gonna do something. We're gonna put a little base layer of stuff. So first we're gonna do, eyeshadow primer. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, just so that stuff doesn't move. Because I find, like, because I have really oily skin, so therefore I find I get a lot of, like, smudging and stuff with my eye makeup and, like, running and things, and so I find that the foundation helps with that. Or the primer, eyeshadow primer. For a while, I was using just, like, the concealer as a primer, and I think that wasn't a good idea, because I think that that's why I got that cyst on my eye. Like, that little calcium deposit on my eye that I then tried to poke myself with a pin to get rid of, and then almost passed out. You guys remember that story. I remember telling you guys that. But yeah, so I think that was too thick, so I made sure to pick up more of the actual eyeshadow primer itself. The gold shimmery one was big. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a sample of that. Actually, when I bought this. I didn't know that it was shimmery. I didn't know what the difference between the two were. I know that there was one for a while they were advertising that was, like, an anti-aging one, and then this was, like, the regular one. So I was like, I don't know, this is the one I know. So that's interesting. So the other one shimmers. That's interesting. That would be nice, actually. Because then, like you said, then you wouldn't even need, like, a shadow afterwards. Okay, primer done. And so we're just gonna go in like, so this is Trini London. So my mom found, I think she got a Target ad for this when she was visiting. And so one of the things she wants to do when she comes back is go to a department store to get more Trini. So we picked up a couple options. So this one is like a 2-pot eyeshadow. It's like a liquidy one. Not a liquidy one, but like a cream-based one that I think dries into a powder. But this is like a really nice neutral. So I'm just gonna put that on the eyes as well before we do the winged eyeliner situation. So where you're gonna see all the faces that you make to not mess it up, eh? It's gonna be really awkward applying liquid liner, like, like trying to make sure that that doesn't. Yeah, just put a light color in the skin. Yeah, Yes, yeah, it's one of those where you don't want it to be super, super complicated. Sure, like, ain't nobody got time for that. Why can I see, I don't know. I can, like, see the blood vessels on my eyelid right now, and it's kind of concerning me. I'm a little bit concerned. So I think the biggest, not concern, it doesn't really matter, but one of the things I'm, I guess concerned about is, I noticed before when I've done, like, a cat eye eyeliner in the past, that happens sometimes is because if I smile a lot, like with my teeth, my eyes get like really kind of creasy and crinkly in these corners. And so it's almost like the skin folds on my eye like scrunch up the cat eye, like the point. And so then it ends up getting all smushed. So I want to try to avoid that. So I don't know if I have to strategically aim where the wing is going to go to try to minimize that. I also don't know if I added a, what is this? A setting spray. I don't know if I set it when that happened. But yeah, because the other thing I was thinking of doing, because I did this the other day, where I did because I worked out that my eyes will crease the winged eye makeup, that I did like a smoky eye the other day. And that was nice because I was like, well, if the eye makeup gets like smudgy in the corners, it's already a smoky eye, it'll just like make it smokier, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay, that might be fine. But the dress that I'm wearing is very sort of like 50s style, whereas I don't think like smoky eye is more of like an old, it doesn't make sense for the look, I don't think. So I think we are gonna still stick with cat eye, but I'm just gonna try to find a way to not, hopefully have it not smudge. But also I think what I can do is carry like emergency Q-tips in my purse so I can like fix it if it becomes a problem, you know what I mean? I'm just moving the color up onto my brow bone as well. Again, it's one of those things that like you never expertly learn them, you just kind of like figure things out as you go, and you go, I think this is what you do. This is one of those moments where I'm like, you're meant to carry the color up into your brow bone. I'm like, I think so, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It also doesn't help too that the light down here is inconsistent, so you know, shit might be wonky, but that's okay. You don't need to know. I don't need to know, you don't need to know. It's fine, we're good, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Right, it's showtime. Could you imagine I just like have a Beetlejuice makeup face reveal? That would be incredible. No, not today, unfortunately. That would be fun though. Okay, so base stuff done. So one of the things I read up years ago in like a teen fashion magazine or whatever is if you want to make yourself look more awake, you should waterline the bottom part of your like lashes with a white eyeliner stick. So the idea is that it like makes your eyes look bigger and therefore makes you look more awake. So that's now a thing I've been doing for a few years now. You can't do the waterline. Yeah. The other day I did like a tutorial when I was doing that Evanescence cover for Saul's Stars in Your Mouth event, and I followed like an Amy Lee Evanescence makeup tutorial, and they wanted me to waterline both the bottoms and the top, and doing a waterline on the top was really weird. Like, it was really difficult to try to do that. Like you said, I can just about do the bottom. The other thing too that I've noticed is why it's helpful to do your eye makeup and then do your foundation is obviously when you're doing things like eyeliners, to steady your hand, you put like a finger or something, at least I do, on your face, and so then you can smudge the foundation and stuff if you're constantly like pressing on your face to try to keep things steady. And so that's another reason why I'm like, oh, like, why am I, you know, work smarter, not harder sort of thing. There we go. Do I look more awake? Do I look more awake now? You're like, I can't tell. Neither can I. Allegedly, I look more awake now. Okay, this is the scary part. This is the part where the rat breaks down. It's really intense. No one makes a sound. Thank you. That's what I was going for, Kat. Awake like I've had 2 cups of espresso, and all I did was waterline my eyes in a white crayon. Okay, this is the scary part, guys. We're going to attempt the liquid liner. I do have backup Q-tips. Here, let's bring the Q-tips to the forefront, just for emergencies. And then also, too, it's one of those things where I think it's meant to be, it is waterproof. So if it does dry, we might have to go in with the oil-based makeup remover just to help. I don't know. It's dangerous. It's one of those things where, you know, you do a thin line and then it gets thicker and thicker and then you have raccoon eyes. So we're going to try to avoid that today. But I'm scared. I always find that I'm better at this eye, and then because this eye's kind of droopy, it always ends up not going to plan. Maybe I should start with the droopy eye, and then maybe that would help. We're just going for the tiniest. Oh, no, I'm concerned. I'm already concerned. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's Maybelline. This is NYX. This is NYX. I'm not sure. You guys can't even see what I did. It's fine. Okay. Oh god. Ugh. Okay. What in the... Oh, wow. It's like full... I'm a bit concerned. It's like, you know when you have a marker and you put it down on something and then it starts to like bleed? Why is this bleeding? That's never happened before. Oh dear. I'm concerned. I wonder if it's reacting to the eyeshadow, but it shouldn't be. That's very strange. Oh no. Maybe we don't start with the droopy eye. Maybe we go to the Kat Von D. I don't know. I'm very concerned. Why was this like this? Let's... Okay. Maybe it's like so... There's too much. Let's like dab some of the excess off and see if maybe that's the problem. And this is why I avoid liner. Truly. Okay. Let's try again. I'm concerned. Yeah, it's like it's leaking. There's a whole like extra glob. Let's go get a bit of paper towel. BRB. Let's crawl over everything. Yeah, it's like the black eyeliner exploded. Interesting. That was an unintended situation. Oh, you can see my Oh wow, oh dear, oh my. Okay, let's try that again. think we fixed it. She says rather unconvincingly. Okay. Okay, that went a million times better. I'm upset. Why did this side act such a fool? Okay. I might have made it too long, though. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I'm smearing it everywhere. It's fine. Okay. Yes. Tiny, tiny cat eye. Let's go in with this and we'll just pretend it never happened. I think we have to go in with the... Yeah. I think we have to call in the reinforcements. We need the oil-based makeup remover to come in and sort this out. And I know it's gonna take off everything, but sometimes needs must. We're just gonna get that shit out of here. Okay. This is off to a great start. Okay. Let's do the same thing over here. Okay. Doing great. I appreciate the moral support, Kat. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. We will get through this, guys. It will happen. I'm just gonna get rid of all of the... It's all good. Okay. Okay. Let's just... try again. And again, this is why we have 3 hours to do this. Let's just go back in with the Trini and go back over the section that we powdered over, or we removed. We'll do this. Okay. Okay, round 2 of the liquid liner situation. Not gonna lie, you give me such a nice school. Yeah, partner's a bit salty. Yeah. Your partner's like, listen. Tell her she needs to start doing running commentary, and then you will. Be like, just start talking about her life and pretend that she's talking to an audience. Okay. Let's try again. Round 2. We're gonna start with, and we're gonna do the tiniest little cat eye. Just the tiniest. Tiny. Think small. Maybe. You can't really see. But what'll happen is we then take this and we decide, okay, that's our point, and we go, nope. There we go. Do the same thing on this side. I'm basically taking to the corner and going, nope, and swooping. See, you can see we've started, we've swooped. We've swooped the point into the eyelash line. I swear that the sound effects make it go smoother. And then now we can fill this in. Actually, what we'll do is then we'll start. So basically what I do is I do the points, I have them, I smear them into place, and then I start from the inside and then go out again. So that's what we're doing. Whoosh, whoosh, exactly, exactly. Airplane noises. Which makes sense because we're doing winged eyeliner, so it makes sense that we're making airplane noises for the wings. Okay. And now I just ever so delicately stamp the liquid liner felt pen across my eyes and hope that I don't make too big of a line, and then we have to redo the whole thing. It helps to not breathe. This is a high stress, high stakes situation, you guys. Anyone else who deals with liquid liner knows that this is a high stakes endeavor. This is a mission. Okay. So we've made connection, but things are uneven, and this is where we go into raccoon territory, because I'm gonna slowly try to level it out. And when you do that, it gets thicker, and we don't want it to get too thick. So I'm gonna not talk while I do this. So I'm really sorry. Ugh. The stakes are so high. It is. Honestly, like, if you have shaky hands, it's not happening. It's not happening. You can't do it. Okay. Okay. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. It's the tiniest bit not equal, but I think if we mess with it, it's gonna cause problems. Let's just... And now we're back at our point, and we can... fill this in. Okay. So I trust... It's like the tiniest cat eye, and I think that because it's so small, it's not gonna crinkle when I'm smiling constantly. Because God forbid I have a sour face on the entire reception. That would just be a pain. Like, why would I bother? So this is the good eye. This is the eye that I have the most control over. So it always, you know, you always fill yourself with a sense of confidence when you do the first eye. And then you have to try to replicate it on the second eye. And the second eye doesn't like to always play ball. So we need to gear ourselves up for this. All I can smell is this curling wand. I have turned it off. It just has the power on because I don't do it very often. You know how it sort of has that, like, kind of hot plasticky smell? I swear it's fine, but I know I should have done it. I had every intention of starting with the wonky eye and going and doing the better eye. But then we needed a confidence boost, so we had to switch. But, okay, I don't know, how am I gonna do this? It's a good thing I constantly do this twisty arm yoga move so that I can do this. Look at that, guys. Yoga helps you apply your makeup better. Confirmed. Okay, we've joined. Now we need to thicken up the line and hope for the best. Okay, we're going. Oh no. Stakes are so high. This channel is a nice big info dump for close boyfriends. Yeah, Oh, trust. I'm like... Sometimes, here, if we go in and do this, that sometimes helps. I'd rather work 2 more hours. Yeah, truly. Like, oh, fuck. Don't get me wrong, I love playing with makeup, but I'll be damned if it can be a frustrating endeavor. Sorry, I did a perfect line and then I took a breath and the liquid liner upstroked. Listen, we are not amused. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that. We're going to go in and fix the other section, and then we'll go back in with the liquid or the eye makeup remover just to clean out the line. I'm sure me crossing my arm over a shaky arm probably is not helping. I'm not happy. The thing is, this isn't the part that I'm concerned about. I have done a winged eyeliner in a, like, you know, I do this semi-regularly. So this isn't the part that I'm concerned about. Yet currently, it is causing me. Do you ever feel like cheating like you do this preparation? Aha! Yeah, no, I think when I felt more societal pressure to uphold specific gender roles, that made me feel like I needed to have makeup on before I left the house and stuff. But now I kind of don't give a shit, and it's really only for, like, what I deem special occasions, and really only when I want to. Because I know that there are, like, people out there who will not leave the house unless they have a full face of makeup and, like, hair and whatever done. But I don't care, to be honest. I think I did. And then basically what happens, and if you've been here before, I've talked about it, things that take priority in my life. There's my, you know, my outward appearance to the world. Food and sleep. So food and sleep will always be above that. And so if I have to wake up stupidly early to get my appearance ready for the outside world, I would rather sleep in. I would rather sleep in. Yeah. I got decent at it, like, of doing, you know, putting on some makeup and stuff. When I worked in retail, I worked at Pandora, which is a jewelry brand for people who don't know. And so there was an expectation that we had to have, like, a little bit of makeup on to, like, I don't know, you're representing the brand and whatever. But again, I was doing the bare minimum. And then there was a time, because I was working a little bit during the pandemic, before I had a breakdown and quit, because I was so stressed out and anxious about the pandemic. And we were wearing masks. And so at that point, I was like, I just need to put on, I just put on mascara. Like, that was it. Maybe did my eyebrows, but, like, I feel like back in the even in the 90s, like, basically, until the 2000s, people didn't give a shit about their eyebrows, like, doing their eyebrows, because they were all pencil thin. If anything, you just had to draw them on in the morning. And there was, like, this sudden shift in the 2000s where suddenly eyebrows became, like, the ultimate accessory, and you had to do so much to, like, make them look a certain way. And there were these different, like, eyebrow products and all these different, you know, textures and ways to make your eyebrows a certain thing. That was never a thing. It was, like, your eyes or your lips. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, now I gotta worry about my eyebrows too? Like, this is a lot. This is too much. Okay. So we have removed the parts of, again, the only problem with using the liquid makeup remover to do this is that then we have to kind of wait for it to dry before we can go back over and, like, fill in what we've taken off. But yeah, the fact that, and this is a little wonky too. We just want cleaner lines on your face. Okay. Maybe. Sorta, kinda. Again, is it sisters not twins? Is that what we're saying? Sisters not twins. We need to fix this one. But this one looks okay. This one is a bit of a mess. Okay. So again, waiting for this to dry a little bit. Because you can't really put makeup on top of your skin that basically has a layer of oil-free, like, makeup remover on it. Because then it's not going to stick. So, okay. Let's go in. Go in for cleanup crew. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Returns as Combacus. Oh, interesting. Is that I don't know what that means. I'm missing the joke. But hello, Snipin'. Is it Snipin' or Snippin'? I assume it's Snipin', like sniper. Sorry, I'm doing very serious things. Pro versus con. Oh, haha. Like, yeah. Your team. Either works. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm performing very delicate processes on my face. Okay. Good enough? Maybe. Yeah, hi, Patats! We were attempting. The jokes were way more funny when I have to. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, all good. Yeah. It's okay. A lot of things fly over my head. Yeah. Patats, I'm sure you know all about the trials and tribulations and the epic concentration required to put on a liquid liner. I feel like I've seen, you strike me as a liquid liner gal. So you know the struggles. But yeah, so we've had my liquid liner pen basically exploded, so that was fun. So that was the start, and then now we're playing, there's always one eye that is so much better. There's always one eye that you're so much better at putting the liquid liner on than the other. So we did the good eye. We were like, awesome, crushed it. And now we're playing with this eye, and it is not playing ball. But I think we've gotten there now. Now we're just gonna wait for it to dry, and then we're gonna go over it with the base color. My biggest struggle is I always want to do a soft look, and then I did that the other day. I did like a whole ass smoky eye, and I was like, this feels very full on. It was good. I loved it, but I do my bad eye. Well, yeah, that's what Kat said. Kat's like, this is why you do the bad eye first. And I was like, that's what I should have done, but I absolutely did not do that. But yeah, don't worry, Snipin'. Half the time, another friend of the channel, Saul, he'll come in and he'll make jokes. And usually it's about jokes about stuff that I'm holding or things that are happening in the environment. And I'm completely out to lunch. So please don't judge my ability to understand your text-based jokes for whether or not they're actually funny, because I'm a terrible judge of that. I'm like, I don't understand. I really do need to be like bonked over the head with what the joke is. Okay. So this is now feel like I keep, you know, keep raising eyebrows at you guys. I'm not trying to suggest anything. I'm just, you know, checking my eyes and seeing what they look like. Okay. So, we've done the brows. I want to say the liner's done. Hey man, she keeps you humble, I guess. I think that that's what that is. That's keeping you humble. You did start to do your goodbye reverse though, and is that going well for you, or are you being like, damn, I shouldn't have done that? Okay. I think this is dry, so let's go back over. So we did like a base layer of this Trini London kind of cream-based eyeshadow, and then I took it all off when I needed to use the makeup remover to fix the eyeliner. So we're just gonna go back and put this back on here. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's fine. Okay, I don't know if that did anything. I think what it did is just made the eyeliner look worse. So I'm gonna have to go back over. We might need to go back over it again. I thought we were done with the liquid, but obviously not. I want to be done with the liquid, but the liquid is not done with me. Okay. Yeah, we full on just like rubbed off the liner. Full on rubbed it off the eye. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix it. Okay. One of my eyebrows is like super, super thin, basically. Oh, yeah. I have the same problem, except mine was a deliberate, accidental waxing scenario, which I've spoken about on here before. That's annoying. That same thing, to be fair, that happened with my mom. My mom has like a full, like one of the tails of her eyebrows just like doesn't exist. And so she needs to fill it in if she wants them to look the same. Okay, we're gonna fix this and we're gonna fix it right, and we're not gonna need to go back over it with the makeup remover. I believe in us, friends. We can do this. Yeah, your left heel doesn't exist. That's so interesting. Okay. Yeah, you should have. I think I just smudged one of my eyelashes into my eyeliner. That's probably not good. It's fine. We're just gonna pretend it's fine. Okay. Okay, we fixed it. It's not perfect, but I think we need to move on, or else I think I'm just gonna make it worse. She said as she does not move on and makes it worse. Okay. So, now we are at a crossroads, where the wonky eye is now thicker than the other one. So do we leave it, or do we attempt to level the thickness a tiny bit? Or just accept that they're going to be two different levels of thickness? How concerned are we? And exactly. This is always what happens. Okay. I think we're gonna go in and make this the tiniest bit thicker. Okay. There we go. The tiniest bit. We don't want to... There we go. Sure. We kind of, you know... Again, I'm not making eyebrows at you guys. I'm just trying to see the liner. Okay, good enough. Moving on. Okay, so now we're going to wait for the eyeliner to dry, and then we're going to do the lashes, and then we'll do the rest of the face, and then we'll do the hair. That's the part that I am not sure about how we're going to do. I didn't bring any hairspray down, because not being funny, I don't want this to, like, last forever. But, I don't know, maybe I should have. It's more just the act of curling and getting a hang of the curling that we need to get a handle on. I can dump, like, 2 tons of hairspray in my head on the day, but it's more about the actual act of curling my hair that we need to practice. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're not, you know, we're not going for longevity here. We're just going for practicing. Yeah. So basically that was the thing. So I was saying how when Liam and I initially got married, because I have like a sort of, it's like a T-length dress. I think it's probably like, it's a very 50 inspired dress. And so I just curled my hair and like did my makeup on the day. But obviously that was 4 years ago. And no, so I'm practicing. So I'm practicing for my reception next Friday. Because I was nervous about the fact that I've not curled my hair in a very long time. And if I'm planning to have curled hair for this reception, I need to practice. Is what it is. Yeah, so it's, yeah, there's no occasion. It's preemptive. It's, you know, planning for the occasion. All right, let's curl our lashes, because my lashes are poker straight. Does anyone else use this torture device? Do we know what it is? Do we know how it works? Basically, for those who don't know, you have to line up. You're basically like guillotining your eyelashes, but with the goal of not cutting them off. You're trying to curl them, but basically you're just trying to like kink them in an upward momentum is kind of what it is. So I have extremely short eyelashes. Yeah, really. Well, I've seen there was a phase where like you could get heated ones. So they were heated eyelash curlers, and if you left them on for too long, they would burn off your eyelashes. Nope. Yeah, so we're just gonna guillotine and press. And then sometimes I go in and press a couple times just to really make sure we did it properly. And there's always one that you miss. After having LASIK. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I know my mom's really, I used to heat up my curler. Oh, did you? Did it work? That seems a bit safer because at least by the time you've heated it up, it's like maybe diluted. But yeah, no, I can see that. You don't really want anything near your eyes. To be fair, my mom got, cataract surgery done. And I think now, but this was like years later that she's only now like started experimenting with like eye makeup and stuff again. But yeah, not really a fan. So this is the waterproof mascara. Do you remember when on stream, I don't know how many weeks ago this was, we tested, because I had gotten this mascara, which was a waterproof one, and I got a free Urban Decay one when I bought my green Urban Decay palette. And the green vegan one wasn't waterproof. And this one, usually with waterproof ones, that's when you find they get a bit like chunky and flaky and whatever. But the vegan one flakes, so I was like, none of that, please. We want no flaky, smudgy mascara stuff going on. So we got this instead. Really? In what way? Because they like caused issues? Like there was a reaction or something? What happened? Do tell. Yeah, I only use waterproof as well. Can you guys like see up my nose right now? Oh, yeah, so yeah, that makes sense. So they're like environmental chemical concerns. To be fair, I do feel like I just got a bunch of lash clumps. So that's boding well for this. Okay. Yes. That is the classic one. It is. I don't even know if I found that one when I was doing my initial, like, I need to purchase some new mascara. Because that's the other thing, too, because I don't wear makeup very often. My makeup, like, I have makeup that's so old, and then when you read these things, and it's like, oh, they should only really be thrown out, like, in a few months or whatever. Like, this one, I didn't know this. I was, like, I don't know, this was, like, maybe, like, a few years ago that I learned that most cosmetics have, like, a little expiry thing on the side of them. And a lot of them are only, like, this one is 12 months. The only thing, though, is, like, I'm not going to remember when I bought this to be like, oh, I need to throw it out. Unless you label everything to be like, please throw me out at this time. So a lot of my makeup is probably way too old and past the quote-unquote expiration date. But unless it, like, looks like it's growing something or looks funky or, like, causes, like, something to happen to my skin, I don't care. I don't notice. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so eyes are done. I did get a bit of mascara up here, but not enough for me to be concerned. There we go. Eyes. Done. Yeah, use expired makeup. Yeah. Yeah, the foundation and stuff makes sense. Because he also would be using those things more. I find it's like all of my eyeshadow palettes. But then also too, like, because there's other things where like companies will take back and recycle old like packaging for makeup products, but they actually have to be empty. And it's like, well, I don't know what to do with this full product. I don't know. It comes complicated. I know there's like cosmetics and like cosmetic packaging are one of like the big leading causes of like plastic trash in landfills. The cosmetic industry is like really bad for that, but it's difficult, man. Okay, so now we're doing the face. So we're gonna do the foundation. I have no idea. So I feel like there was a time where I've seen online where there's like different foundation or makeup trends where there used to be like, okay, you're meant to bring your concealer down because it helps, like, I don't know, do something like draw the eye or whatever. And now it looks like apparently you just put like a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. Basically covering like red stuff. I have these two big red dots on my nose that I don't know if they're like broken blood vessels or whatever. I think this one's a blood vessel. This one's like a bump / blood vessel situation. So that's annoying. I always try to cover those up. And then, so I have this foundation brush and it was originally meant for like one of those kind of more liquidy foundations like this. But now I use this like Trini tinted serum situation, and so instead of putting directly on the brush, I just kind of like dab it on my face and then just, but I don't need tons, so we're just gonna like dab and hope for the best. I also find too, because basically my mom gifted me this concealer. I think it's a little bit dark for me. But by the time I like smush it all into my face and stuff, it also depends on the time of year, obviously. Like as it gets sunnier out and you get a bit of a tan, it works okay. But I don't know, man. We're just, you know, doing what we can and using what we got, you know? When I was in high school, I'd babysit my neighbors. My mom would play. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you never wear anything but taupe, because MAC has all the really cool bright colors, eh? Yeah, I feel like MAC, like as a MAC counter, MAC was like the really big one. I think before Sephora became really huge, and then it was like, oh, to work at Sephora would be like incredible, you know? Whereas before it was just the specific MAC brand. Because I think they had some of the more like they had better color ranges, like more interesting ones. So again, because I do my foundation afterwards, it helps like mute the brows so they're not so aggressive, which is nice. Because I find I fill them in and then I go, these are like just very daunting on my face. And then this seems to help. I got that stupid Shane Dawson palette. Oh! So now I have some stupid colors. Yeah! Yeah. That was when he was like collabing with Jeffree Star, wasn't it? He's another problematic individual. A lot of the beauty gurus are, eh? A lot of the beauty gurus have problematic behavior, you know? Questionable morals and problematic behavior. I don't know, like now, or even before, I feel like one of the brands that I always really was drawn to was Urban Decay. Yeah, my friend got her palette, like the most recent palette she came out with, and I was like, it's gorgeous. Okay, so that seems okay. We've just like really blended the shit out of everything. I might put a little bit more concealer. I also have noticed I have all of these like potential zits popping up too, which is amazing. She says with super sarcasm. I'm just gonna go through and like cover up these dots just a smidge more. And then we're gonna put some blush on, and then we're gonna, I have some highlighter too, just for funsies, just some like glittery highlighter stuff, because you know, this is meant to be a fancy look. Fancy basic, you know? Like I don't, you know, we're not going crazy, but we can have little elevated touches, you know? Okay. We blended down the face. I don't have a drastically different neck color to face color. I might. It's not bad. We've transitioned well. We've transitioned well. My face is much more tan than it was a little while ago. Really? Yeah, I just was saying because I finally bought a new one because I had a sample forever, and so I recently re-upped my mini one. It is, they last forever. Same, actually, to be honest, same with this brow thing. I think I bought this like when I first moved here, so it's at least 4 years old. At least. Minimum. It's not, yeah. Probably not ideal, but again, it still works, and we're not having any sort of allergic reactions or anything like that, so we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Okay. Pop those in there, pop this in here. Okay, we're coming towards the end, so I think it's safe. Oh, this auto-offed. That's probably good. It's good that this has an auto-off safety mechanism. That seems safe. Let's turn it back on though. I don't know. We're gonna do, so basically this goes up to 210, but that scares me. So we're gonna do the middle of the run. We're gonna do 180. That seems better. This is all in Celsius. Basically, it's green, orange. Look at this. It has like little lights on it. You can see. So there's the power. It's nice and green. And then the next level is yellow, which is fine. This seems okay. This is like an orange. And then we're getting into like fire levels, and we don't want that for our hair. So we're just gonna, yeah, it's fine. I would like to not fry my hair. I don't know, like, does it matter? Like, if you cook your head on, like, the 210 setting, does that guarantee your curls are gonna stay longer or not? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of thing. So I'd rather choose hair health over hair whatever. I need a new brow color like the one I bought before. Yeah. So you're like, I'm using what I have, but now that I'm running out, I would like to get something a little bit makes more sense. You curl and then blast with cold to keep it. Oh, interesting. So maybe I should have the, like the cool setting hair dryer with it. Interesting. Just adding color to my face. Okay. And then we got this cute little L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shape Stick, which is just like a solid, what is it called? Highlighter stick. So I'm just gonna put some little boops, and then we're gonna, you know, boop it in. Sure. And just use our fingers. I think they're here. Let's put some on the up here as well. Let's just go crazy. Oh baby, oh baby. I don't know if people are still, because there was a minute, like, it was probably, I say it was a minute, it was probably like a decade ago, where everyone was like super into highlighters, and there was like different color highlighters, and I don't know, everyone was just like highlighting everywhere. I don't know if the you know, the TikTok girlies and the beauty gurus are into highlighter anymore. I don't know if that's in anymore. Not that that would change whether or not I'm doing this. I'm just curious. I don't know what the beauty trends are. That's what I did with curly hair. Oh, always. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Yeah, that is something to consider. Because, you know, if I can try to not dunk, you know, 2 tons of hairspray on my head, and still have the curls stay. Because the problem I have is I don't really get, like, on the very tip part, I don't know, we've just done it on the top of our nose bone, and I don't know, because the problem with highlighter is I feel like if you do it wrong, it just makes you look sweaty. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, like, does this look cute, or do I look sweaty now? You know, it's a question that I don't know the answer to. Okay. And also, I don't know if it was a good idea to draw attention to, like, the red spot on my nose. I've covered it the best I can, but it's fine. Okay. And then, pièce de résistance. So, on my wedding day, I wore this lipstick. So, it's from Bite Beauty, which I love Bite Beauty, because their lipsticks smell really good. But this is from their astrology collection. So it's an Aries lipstick. So it's kind of an orangier red. So it's more orange than I'm used to. Usually I like more of like the cooler toned reds. But we're gonna use this one. But yeah. Yeah, they just smell really nice. Yeah, this is very bright. I don't know if this is gonna... Yeah. The problem I have with it is, because if it doesn't stay, then you have to, like, reapply it throughout the day, and I forget, and I don't have time for that. So half the time, I go to, like, I go to the bathroom and then I look in the mirror and I just have like a rim of the makeup that's holding on for dear life and the rest of the makeup is gone and I'm like, cool. I guess I could have done, I have like a clear lip liner that I could have done around this, which is meant to like seal it in or whatever, but this is just a test. Yeah, it's very bright. It's very aggressive, but it's not bad. I think because, again, I'm so used to, like, darker, deeper reds. So then when I look at this on my face, I'm like, damn, this is some clown makeup. But, like, here it looks fine. It actually looks quite nice. But I'm like, this is a lot. And then blot it. Do that so you don't get it on your teeth. There you go. Okay. Yeah. It looks pretty good. Mwah. We'll see how long it lasts. See, it'd be so funny if by the end of curling my hair, this was like all done. It like just melted off. But yeah, so I think, oh yeah, here, let's do the setting spray. Just like really, you know, this is what, Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. You're supposed to do like your T-zone in like an X formation. So let's, there we go. You do! Setting spray, exactly. So hopefully that's enough. I don't know how aggressive you need to be with setting spray. Like, I feel like, you know, just a little, like a little mist, little face mist. You have the same one? Yeah, again, it's, I don't know. I just gravitate towards, the only thing that I haven't gravitated towards in terms of Urban Decay, because I've not tried it, is the primer. So I don't know, for a long time, which is annoying because if I run out of this, I don't know where I can get more because the Smashbox store in our mall closed down. But the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, this is, I don't know why, this one seems to be one that I just use all the time. So I've never, like, ventured into Urban Decay primers. But I like all their other stuff, so I'm sure, like, it would be pretty comparable. Okay. So let's put this away. Look, I have this real cute roll-up thing that I store all the makeups in. Not all of it, just the ones that I use all the time. So now I can roll her back up. Stick her out of the way. And now it's time for the part that we don't know what we're doing, which is the hair portion. So again, I've not curled my hair in a long time. The other thing too, so if we, what time is it? How are we doing? We're doing fine. We got, look at hour and a half. Okay, cool. Hour and a half-ish to do the hair. That's fine. So I also have one of these thingies. So this is like, oh jeez, the like veil, if you will. Sol says hi. Oh yeah, no problem. I say hi to Sol as well. So this is gonna like go in here at some point after the hair is done. Yeah, so this is, so we figure we might as well put this on afterwards to get the full effect. But yeah, exactly. Tell him we love him. We do. Send him all our love. He is the sunshine, shining bright, down on all of us. We love him so much. Care deeply for this man. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna It already looks cute like this, but we're gonna do the hair curl. So I'll pop that to the side, and then, so from what I remember about curling hair is we got to do this shit in sections. My hair is also kind of greasy, which I've heard that it's helpful to have your hair not be super clean because then it'll help hold the curl longer or whatever. But it's like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure like oily hair probably is not helpful in that situation. But we'll see. Yeah. My hair is infamously poker straight. I don't think it has a wave in it if it tried. I don't know if we could wave if we tried. So yeah. So infamously, my curls never last. I think only a handful of times they have. So we have this wand. I also had, oh, interesting. How's that working for you? I have a dry shampoo, like a spray one. But that's cool, cornstarch. I think if your hair is like maybe light enough, that would probably work really well. That is safer to use. Yeah, definitely. It comes with this little glove. Oh, cocoa powder. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. And then my hair will smell chocolatey. That's fun. Yeah, it comes with this little glove. I guess so you don't burn yourself, but I find it more of a pain in the ass than anything. So, God, let me remember. Oh, we're doing it. I think this might have been too much hair. I'm absolutely gonna burn myself. Okay. I don't know. 8, 9, 10? Kind of. Okay. First curl. I don't know why that was terrifying. Okay. Let me just... Okay. Just don't get caught in the rain. Oh my god, could you imagine? That would actually be hilarious. Okay. So... I think that worked. Obviously, this is just like the very first layer, so I'm not expecting it to be super intense because all of this is going to be covered anyway. Trying not to burn my hand. Not sure how this will go. Oops, I didn't hold that long enough, but it still kind of worked. Okay, let's try again. I also don't know if I'm using like too thick a chunk of hair. I'm not sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Yeah, because I know obviously like there's some curling irons and some things, probably if it was hotter, that would like steam. But then that seems like burning to me, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. I actually have, and I had half a mind to bring it down, is I have one of those curling irons where you, ow, shit. It's fine. This is too low. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I have one of those curling irons where it like feeds the hair into the iron and then pops it out again. The only problem with that is that it's like, oh, geez. The hair can, like, it'll only curl in one, size, which doesn't always work depending on, like, what you're trying to accomplish. I don't know if that even worked. I truly can't tell. No. Okay. So these ones curled. These ones did not. Should I be doing this like over my head? I can't see what I'm doing. I guess this is why you wear the glove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did it do the thing? I can't tell. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. This is fine. It's all good. Okay. I guess to be fair, when my parents come over, I can probably ask my like mom or my aunt to help me with this. I can't remember what happened last time. That looks like it worked. Come on, Curl, where the F are you? How do people do this? I literally can't see what I'm doing. Okay, you have been curled. You have not been curled. Jesus. Okay, you guys have been curled. So you go back here. Okay. These have been curled. These have not. Okay. We're continuing on the journey. You know what might be helpful, but it's gonna ruin my lipstick. We're just gonna... Okay. Oh, maybe I need to put that glove on. But then it's harder to hold the hair. I don't know. We're just gonna try to be careful. There we go. Kind of, sort of, kind of, maybe. I think the first side went better than the second side. But it's fine. We're gonna keep going and see what happens. What do we think, guys? To be fair, it has a curl in it. I don't know if it's like fully curled, but listen, the hair was poker straight. The hair has some sort of movement to it now. That's all we can ask of it. That is truly all we can ask of it at this point. Oh, this is the part where then I get confused as to which parts of the hair have been. Yeah. Do you use, like, have you ever used, like, rollers? Because that's something I feel, because I had half a mind to be like, maybe I buy rollers. I've never used them before. I don't really know how they work. And I also don't know how comfortable they would be to, like, sleep in. But I feel like that might be a better option. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. To be fair, that happened to me one time, like years and years ago when I was a kid. My mom, I think we put curlers in my hair, and that is exactly what happened. We had Shirley Temple style. Yeah, I could see them being headache inducing. Okay, we're just gonna, we'll figure it out as we go. We're gonna figure it out as we go. I also think too, probably what's happening is, I think my Twitch camera is inverted. So I'm like holding things and it's actually like the opposite of what's happening on camera. So I'm kind of doing this on hard mode, which I didn't intend. So that's interesting. I know I can probably fix it in settings, but I think that might that might confuse me more now. Didn't your sister give you like a pixie cut? Oh, there we go. That's steamed. Damn. Okay. Okay, this stays to the front. Oh, so yours changed. I thought your hair went super curly after, I can't remember. Yeah, I thought there was a moment where it was super curly. Oh, it was after you shaved it. Did it come back a bit curly? You got a haircut. Oh, no. She made it weird. Damn. I guess because you decided to, like, actually kind of style it short as opposed to just straight up shaving it. Oh, I let go of that. Let's try that again. Where did you go? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 5, 6. Oh, really? Oh, that's so annoying when you go, I would like this, and then they go, oh, I don't want to, like, I know too, like, sometimes people get worried of, like, sometimes there's hairdressers who, like, cut off a lot of hair, and so then you have other hairdressers that are like, I never, you know, I always wanted to make sure that you're able to put it up in a ponytail if you want to. I'm just gonna push the camera down because I can't freaking see my hair right now. There we go. So that is curled, that is curled. This is not. This is curled. Okay, I think that's all curled. So we will figure the rest out after. There we go. One, two. Whoa. Listen. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. It is interesting, like, when you change your sort of hair color and style, like, how that then might then look a different way. Okay. I guess if it went more wavy, you could kind of get, like, a Poison Ivy sort of vibe from it, but if it was, like, super, super curly, then I don't know. I can't think of any, like, super curly haired media reference, like, or pop culture reference. I'm sure they exist though. Okay, you. We're gonna say that's all curled. Okay. It's not super curly, but it's definitely curly, yeah. I used to know this girl growing up that she had really, really curly hair, and I used to love her hair. I was like, I would love to have your hair, and she was like, no, I want to have your poker straight hair, because you always want what you can't have, right? Like, the fact that my hair really, like, struggles to have any sort of, you know, structure outside of poker straight. But actually, you know what? This is a good test to see if this lipstick holds up if I keep shoving hair in my mouth. I guess we're going for like, I don't know, just like tousled waves. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's like I'm curling my hair, but whether or not it, you know, stays curly in the sense of the word, I'm not sure. I know as well too, like I think sometimes depending on what you're going for, like I don't know if I'm curling these the right way, like in terms of like directionally. I don't know if I should be wrapping them like clockwise or counterclockwise around this. I don't know if it matters, but I think sometimes it does. I'm not sure. It's not bad, you know? Like I get that the top isn't as curly, and that's probably on me for like not, you know, tightening it in that area, but do we have any see, the problem is you can't see the back of your head. You can just like, I don't know. Nope. Can we, even if we could, I can't tell what is and isn't curled. It seems okay. Okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any like dramatic okay, cool. We'll keep going. Nevertheless, she persisted. The other thing too is my hair parts in a different way. So that might, okay, it seems like a lot, but okay. Let's give this a brush. And we'll start from the back and work our way forward. Oh no, that's awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Give me 2 ticks. Whoop. Actually, before we start, let's go and check that out. We'll go to, oh, that's not what I wanted. This one. And then we can go over here. Over here. Come on. Amazing! Yeah, that's the curly that I'm aspiring to, I think. Let's show you guys. Yeah! Yeah, I think, well, maybe bigger curls. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's cool. So your hair is naturally that curly? That's really cool. Again, because I could never. My hair could never. That's awesome. You know what it might actually? Do you think it's giving like longer haired version of Lilu from Fifth Element? Her hair is straight though. I don't know why. I guess it's sort of like that piecey texture. Yeah, it's sort of like wavy at the top and then it gets curlier kind of as you progress. That's really nice. I like that. It's like the weight of the hair brings down the curls. So you would have, like, if you cut your hair really short, you'd have, like, Lalore Fanani curls. That's usually how I start drying my hair, is upside down to try to give my hair any kind of volume or dimension. But yeah, it's usually then not fully dry, and I just go, good enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have those diffuser attachments for my hair dryer, and I rarely use them because I'm like, I don't know. It just makes it heavier to me. I have no idea because it feels like I'm using like thin strands, but I don't know if they're like a thin amount, but I don't know, there's like quite a thick bit of hair. It's curling, so it's fine, but I wonder if part of the reason why it's not as voluptuous is because I have like a thicker like density of hair instead of doing like thin layer maybe. Looks like Pando's almost ready to level up again. Hungry boy. Okay. Like, let's level him up. There he is. Our boy leveled up. He didn't do the level up dance though, but he definitely did. He was busy. He's busy enjoying his snacks. Okay. I pressed a button and I hope it's not... Oh, it's hot. It was hot. Hot, hot. Okay, so we've done... Oh, there it is. There he is. There's his little happy level up dance. So we basically, I don't know, I might go in and like do these curls over again. But the way I part my hair, this is it here. But this is still a few more layers, I think. Got more to do. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. Again, we might have to go back in and fix a few bits, but as of right now, it's looking okay, except I can see. There we go. Okay. This isn't bad. So if this is what? It took an hour and a half to do the makeup and we're coming on to the 2-hour mark. We're being pretty efficient. This isn't taking nearly as long as I thought it was going to, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, truly. That is true. Though to be fair, I'm probably more focused today than I will be on the day. I don't know. I feel like, you know, because family will be around, I wonder if it'll be a little bit more chaotic. I'm sure I'll find the time to be like, everyone sit down, shut up, I need to do this. But yeah. But I'm feeling good about it. My hair is like shedding all over the place though. Good thing we're hoovering tonight. It's one of those things where I was shaving, like one of the last things we have to do before everyone shows up is like vacuum the house and then make the bed for my brother and his girlfriend that are arriving, like basically make up the spare room. Like look at all that. This is all just hair that has come out of my head in the last hour and a half. This is like, I don't know, you know, long hair girlies or former or, you know, just people with long hair. If you ever experienced long hair, the amount of hair fallout you have when you shower, and especially, you know, TMI, but the head hair you have to pull out of your butt crack when you're showering is a real problem. Is a real concern. That's what this reminds me of just like all of the hair falling out when I have a shower. Not that I have a problem, you know, it's like I still have tons of hair on my head, but it's a thing that happens. Yeah, man, butt crack hair, and it's not, you know, you could also, the thing is too, you could have double butt crack hair because you could have a hairy butt crack to start, and then you have head hair that falls down the butt after you condition. It's usually after you condition. After you condition, all of your head hairs are like super slick and super silky slidey, and then when you rinse your hair, the hair follicles or the hair that's gonna come out, because you naturally have hair fall out all the time, it's then gonna cascade down your back and into your butt crack, and you gotta pick it out before you keep going. Or do you also do that thing too where your bathroom is tiled, so you take the hair runoff and then you smack it and stick it to the tiled wall? Because then you gotta make sure, and then you like, after the shower, you then have to, you know, scoop it all up again to throw it in the bin. Yeah, you gotta slap your hair on the tiles. You do. It's what you do. Yeah, it was so funny. So when I was in grad school, obviously I lived by myself for a year. So what I would do is I would just forget, and I would just leave the hair on the tiles in the bathroom. And so I think one time, it happened one time, that just became a running joke. My parents came to visit, and my mom went to the bathroom and was like, oh, look at this wall art. Because I never took the hair that I smacked on the bathroom towels and threw it in the trash. It just like hung out on the wall. And she was like, oh, okay. Interesting wall art design. So it just became my wall art moving forward. But yeah, so then it became an inside joke where she'd come over and be like, oh, no wall art, Tasha? And I'd be like, shut up, it was one time. That's pretty good about getting it, yeah. Oh, really? That's so funny. That's like, could you imagine? So usually, you know how in like thriller movies, how usually what'll happen is like, the person comes out of the shower and usually the steam had fogged up the mirror, and then like the serial killer will write words in the mirror to be like, hi, or like death, or you're next. Could you imagine if the serial killer, because then that would be even more fucked up, because that means that they had a shower in your house. If then you got into the shower and the hair, though I guess it wouldn't work for a serial killer because then they would have DNA evidence to like match them, so that wouldn't work. But it would still be a really funny thing. I feel like Scary Movie should do this, where then they go into the bathroom and they see you're next, but it's spelt with the butt crack hair. I think that would be hilarious. I was so mad he shaved his head if we broke up. Yeah. He probably did. He waited and he was like, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway. And you're like, yeah, I was right. This is why you should listen to me, bro. Went away, came back a bit later, and the doll populated the pixels. Oh! 10 out of 10. That's amazing. Welcome back. Did you catch or did you miss our butthole hair conversation? Or no, not butthole, butt crack. It was butt crack hair conversation. Or you might have missed that. It was good. 10 out of 10 relatable. But yeah, we're almost done. This is actually not too bad. Oh, I'm assuming you missed it. If your partner has long hair, then she knows. We were just talking about when you have long hair and you're in the shower and after you put conditioner in your hair, because your hair follicles fall out all the time, but there's a concentration of hair that falls out when you shower, and then when you rinse your head, the water runoff takes all those hair follicles that are silky smooth from the conditioner and it brings them down your body and into your butt crack. So you have to make sure you pull out your head hairs from your butt crack when you shower. And 9 times out of 10 when you do, because you don't want to like clog the drain with the hair, you smack it on the walls of the tiles in the shower. And then after you shower, you then have to scoop it off the wall and stick it in the bin. So she knows. She probably knows. I'm like, she gets it. She would understand. It's a long hair person problem. Not just for girls, but you know. You love the girls so much. I'm like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You're an investigative reporter getting into the psyche of, you know, what happens to people with long hair. I definitely curled this one the wrong way. I was like, oh, let's curl it a different way. Oh no, it's fine now. I fixed it. It was just being real wonky for a second. It's okay. I feel like earlier, so this, am I not giving, have you guys ever seen, there was a band, I don't know what year it was, the band AFI. So do you guys remember AFI? They had a hit song called Miss Murder. And the dude had the most intense emo side sweep bangs ever. This is my cosplay of him. Just pretend that this hair curl doesn't exist. I'm giving AFI Miss Murder emo band vibes right now. Let me confirm. It was on Rock Band Guitar Hero. Yeah, it was a good song. Let me show you guys. Is it 2000s? Yeah. Here, let's see. I'll show ya. AFI Miss Murder images. It's actually not in front of his face as much. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Tell me, look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Look at this. Look at me. Here, I'll even put, there's a little gap right here. There we go. Here you go. Me, this guy. It's the same thing. It's the same photo. They're the same picture. Exactly. It's the same picture. But no, that is a good song. The difference is, oh, touche, touche. I appreciate that. That was a good song though. Speaking of slaying, the song Miss Murder slayed, slapped, all the things. There we go. Kinda. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Okay. We're on the final push. Final frontier. There's still all of this. There's still a bit, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I'm trying to think if this is the right move. I kind of look like a unicorn with a skew whiff horn right now. It's giving lopsided unicorn vibes. Okay, there we go. Whew, it's hot, hot, hot. So originally, the last time I did this, when I got married, I had like an ombre hair effect. To be fair, my hair kind of looks ombre right now. It's like dark on the top, low on the bottom. But I had like a bluish purple ombre, so the bottom was like really, it was like a, well, it kind of looked like a blue. It was meant to be like a purple, like a purpley blue, but it faded. So then I was like, oh shit, should I like attempt to, there's not enough time. There's not enough time. It'll just show the ways in which I've changed in the last, 4 years. No more blue hair. Not that it'll never happen again. It's just right now. It is not on the horizon. Every once in a while I get bored and I want to go back to red. Like I like having like I've done bright red ombres. The problem is though, I went through a phase where I really wanted like purple hair, but not like fuchsia purple, like bluey, like cool tone purple. And the problem with then dyeing my hair like a reddish color is that it would make it so much more difficult. Where did that hair go? To then achieve that again if I wanted to. Where are you? Where has my hair gone? I cannot curl the hair I cannot find. Sorry, we were talking about Blink-182's I Miss You earlier, so it felt appropriate. Call back to the beginning of the stream. I found the hair atop my head. Don't waste your time curling the hair. I found the hair atop my head. Did I miss? I'm sure there's probably... It's fine. If it's the back of my head, it doesn't matter. As long as there's not like a really jarring chunk of straight hair on the back of my head, I kind of am indifferent to it. Mm. Did you watch me jolt? Because I tapped the wand on my ear. Ew. Ew. That hurt. Of course we did. Oh, so you mean I didn't play it subtly? I didn't like play it off like it didn't happen? It was blatantly obvious? It's alright, I don't do subtle very well, so I probably... Whew! It's the only problem with curling your hair. Like, my elbow is sore. Ugh. Who knew how physically taxing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, honestly. Getting glam is no joke. That's definitely where the, you know, beauty is pain mantras come from. I am shedding so much. So much sheddage is happening. This is ridiculous. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I still clearly have tons ahead. Is it really? Is it pop song? I'm sure it is. Oh, it was so funny. Liam and I were talking about how, because we went to watch Naruto the other night, and on Crunchyroll they have like all of the featured animes and stuff. And he was like, oh my god, they have like the longest, most obnoxious titles now, where it's like, I don't know, like it's like a sentence where it's like, oh, I, you know, got trapped in a dungeon and maxed out my XP and now I'm lost. And like, that's the whole title. Or it's one where it's like, oh, you know, you can't get famous from fantasy transporting to another dimension or whatever, right? Like, those are the names of the titles. I have to lurk now. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by, Patat. I hope the rest of your day goes well. I hope you have coffee and Wendy and the rest of your day is fabulous. I always appreciate when you stop by and hang out with me. Would you call 50 Song Pop? Yeah, I think so. I think pop started in those like time periods, right? So I wouldn't, yeah, definitely. Like, the foundations of pop music have a historical basis. It might not sound like modern pop music does, but that's ever evolving, so. But yeah, so the reason I was talking about the anime titles is I said, yeah, anime titles are just as long as emo song titles. Like, specifically Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco song titles. They'll have, like, what is it? A Little Less 16 Candles, A Little More Touch Me. There's another one where it's like, Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. And those are just full-on titles to the songs. I'm like, yeah. Anime and emo songs have the most ridiculously long titles. So it was making me laugh. He's like, oh, these are so ridiculous. And I was like, you didn't consume 2000s emo pop music. This is nothing. Yeah, bro, you're just not the bullet from Exactly, Heavy Milk, 1000%. 1,000%. Yeah, it's like, get on my level. We've been here before. Okay. Why are you eating hair though? So I can keep track of what's been curled and what hasn't been. It's a process. So I'm not fishing for scraggly straight hairs through through a section of curls. And the easiest way is just to, shove it in my mouth. That's what she said. But also get your mind out of the gutter. Can't relate, not a woman. Hey man, or someone with long hair. It's all right. That's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to relate to the struggles of, to be fair, I don't do this very often. This is why we're doing this on stream, because I didn't confidently trust myself to be able to curl my hair for my long belated wedding reception. So I'm doing it on stream to hold myself accountable and also to practice. Mm-hmm. Yes. But that's why I can catch everyone who's thinking about it. But we said, we've already decided we're a 14 plus channel, so, we can handle the innuendos. We just, don't expertly, we try not to, but sometimes it can't be helped. Sometimes it just can't be helped. Mm-hmm. What do you mean that's not how it works? Oh yeah? Share with the class. We love philosophical quotes. Alright, last two. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting quote. So what you're saying is, I'm assuming everyone's minds are in the gutter because my mind is in the gutter. And you're not wrong. Okay. Alright, I feel like it's not bad. I do feel like the top here is a little flat. So I'm wondering if we take some of these and we go a little bit closer. Yeah. That's an interesting quote. I like that one. I like that. Okay, we're just trying to create a little bit more volume and body yaddy yaddy, which the hair just does not have. It be poker straight, so we're trying to make it be not itself. But it's not bad. I feel like this is a decent, like it's not too, I don't know. I'm not mad about it. I feel like if it was too much, I don't know. We're just trying to get some curlage a bit closer to the root, I think. Hi, Kate! Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to turn this poker straight hair into some voluminous state. How are you doing? How has your week been going? How are things? Oops. Whoops. Let's try that again. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, let's pop this down and grab the little birdcage veil and see. I'm covered in my own hair. And obviously on the day, I'll put 2 tons of hairspray in this to try to give it more oomph. But, you know, to be fair, this is even working. We're just scrunching. Isn't that what we're, you know? When in doubt, scrunch. Scrunch it out. Fairly busy, currently be, oh, very nice. Yeah, the cleaning motivation, that's sometimes the hardest part. Okay. There we go. We're getting away from curls and sort of getting into like soft wave territory, but again, isn't a bad thing. I think. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. We'll probably... I'll have to reinforce this probably with like bobby pins and such. But I don't even remember. Was it on this side before? Maybe. I can give no advice. Yeah. Was it on this side? No, that looks weird. Okay. I don't know. Ah! Is your hair poker straight or is it naturally very, very curly? I think we need to like... It also doesn't help that my hair is very greasy. I truly don't remember what side this lived on my head. Probably, I don't know. It was very thick and curly, yeah. Okay, this, maybe? I don't know. I think my mom just like stuck this on my head before I got married last time, so I think it'll be the same again. I'll be like, you figure out where it lives. Because I don't know. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sorta, kinda. Maybe. Yeah? I don't remember. I truly don't. Yeah, that's the thing, right? When you try to do the opposite of what your hair naturally does, that's when problems arise. Okay. Like this, maybe. This is the look. Now, is the hair curly enough for this? This side's looking real flat now, but I don't know, it's a lot of hair. How's the makeup holding up? Lipstick's not bad, considering that, oh, I definitely smeared it past my mouth. So it turns out if you're shoving if you're trying to curl your hair and you keep eating your hair to do it, you're gonna get lipstick off your face. Waifu and husbando, yeah, uh-huh. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Before we turn this off, let's see if we can attempt, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, because I think it needs to naturally, so it can't be too much more, like, tightly curled. Do you know what I mean? Like, it needs to, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just experiment. It's still on. We'll see what sort of shenanigans. We'll see how curly we can get. If we really get in there. Get as close to my head as possible without burning myself. Okay. Wow. Yeah, see? The possibility to get even higher up with the curls is possible. I just need to, you know, be less afraid of burning my head. That is my hesitation, which I think is a fair point, you know? Yeah. Okay. So lesson learned, we need to play more dangerously. We need to get closer to the scalp for maximum curlage. Which makes sense. But, you know. There we go. Now there's more. Yeah, we're moving the curls up. I don't think I need to go crazy. Like, that's why I'm sort of just, like, taking little bits of pieces. Yeah, exactly. Fly closer to the sun. Exactly. We need to just be prepared to go there for the sake of beauty. Yeah, amazing. No problem, Kay. I appreciate you stopping by and your lurky lurks. Go get some cleaning done. I believe in you. There. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with this. We're just adding a little bit more curl texture. Doing the same with this, though I'm getting the other curl mixed in here, which isn't the greatest. Okay. Just closer, harder, better, faster, stronger. Yeah, so I'm literally just trying to, just the surface curls, because again, it doesn't really matter to me that the curls you can't really see are higher up my head. I'm sure that would help contribute to volume, but it's more about, okay, I don't think that really worked the way I wanted it to, but it's better than it was. Okay, should we get some more close to the, let's fly close to the sun on this side of the head as well. Yeah. Again, not redoing everything, just enough to promote volume. Okay. Okay. As long as the front looks fine, I feel like the back, you know, is not a concern of ours right now. Not the concern. Okay, I think I'm ready to turn this off. Oh, it auto-offed. Excellent. It's probably for the best. Oh, amazing. What are you going to go see? What are you going to go see? Let me know before you head out. And then I hope you enjoy your time at the theater. We're probably going to be, whatchamacallit, winding down here soon anyways. Pope's Exorcist. Ah, I didn't know they were still making... Is that a new one? I feel like they've made one like that before. Oh, that's an old... Is that an old one? Either way, I'm excited for you. I'm like, now I'm confused. I'm like, what time is it? What day is it? What year is it? Okay. Is it 2023? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Cool. Well, enjoy. There we go. I still don't know if I've mastered the application of this thing. Okay. Where do I want it to live? I think here, but I feel like I need to... Okay. We're just gonna don't and say we did. Okay. Cool. What do we think? We did it! Okay, so considering this, what, took 2.5 hours? That's not bad. That's not bad. I feel confident now. Thank you guys for allowing me to practice. And we even had some like shenanigans with the winged liner. It was absolutely being a silly goose and causing problems. But we persevered, we got through it, we put our setting spray, you know, we used our makeup removers and we just cracked on with it, you know? All right, what do we think? Are we happy? Now, only time will tell if the winged liner is going to smush throughout the evening. Actually, I'm already seeing a little bit of transfer on the bottom here. So I do think that, you know, emergency Q-tips are gonna have to be brought. That's just the only way around it. Again, like I said, I think if I did a smoky liner, it would not fit the vibe, even though that would save me needing to do cleanup, you know. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Cool, grats. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we mastered it. We know what we're doing now. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. But you know, that's it for me today. Unless you know we want to have a chit chat, have a chin wag. I didn't know how long this was gonna take. And so we have, you know, sufficiently practiced, sufficiently did the things. Tomorrow we're keeping it simple, we're kicking it old school, and we are gonna cross stitch. We're gonna keep working on Party Phantasma, who is actually, where is she? Where is she? She's up here. She's right here. So we have a cross stitch version of her. If you would like the cross stitch version of her, you can do ! freebie in the chat. I'll show you guys. I'll see if the link still works. Hopefully it does. And that's where you will find access to the Party Phantasma cross stitch pattern along with the beaded lizard cross stitch pattern I made for my collaboration with MakerBug that we did last year, I guess. Yeah, last year. So yeah, so that's what we'll be working on tomorrow. Just keep it nice and chill. And that'll be tomorrow's going to be the last stream for tentatively a month, like 5 weeks, because that's the length of time that my family is visiting. We might be able to get a cheeky stream in here and there. I'm hoping as well that the family might be interested in collabing on the stream, so we might get some nostalgia family on the stream with us, which I think would be really fun. But I'm not going to force anyone to do what they don't want to do. But yeah, so I'm hoping we will see each other before the end of those 5 weeks. I will keep you guys posted either over on our Discord or on the gram. Let me spell that correctly. But yeah, so that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for, the fact that we're not going to be spending too long together without each other, because I'll miss you guys. And this is, a fun little routine that we've established for ourselves. But yeah, like I said, so tomorrow we will be back here together doing the basics, doing the bougie, doing the cross stitch. And then, like I said, my whole family arrives this weekend, which is very exciting. But we're off on many shenanigans and many adventures. And so I don't know how much I'll get to stream over the next 5 weeks, but I'm hoping I'll get a few in. And like I said, I'll keep you guys posted in what that's going to look like. Looking for someone who can create masterpieces for your channel art. I'm good, but I appreciate you asking. If anyone has any raid suggestions, you can let me know. If not, we'll go and see which of our friends is currently online. Let's go and see. Go raid someone special. Taking a looky look. Who are we gonna raid? What's the situation? MakerBug's online. We raided her the other day. Maybe we find a new friend to raid. Who is currently online? Stormy Girl, Stitches is online, Fat Rabbit's online, Seabird's online, Ethereal is online, Amelia Creations, Dragon Rider Cat. Maybe we'd go see, who should we go see? Seabird Studios working on a mushroom pillow. Guys, we have to. This is the cottagecore pillow of our dreams. We have to go and investigate. Let's go and see. Yep, 100%. This is where we have to go because she is making something that I would like. I would like this in my life. But yeah. So we're gonna see Seabird Studio, who's making a mushroom quilt, which I'm obsessed with already. And then, like I said, we will be back here tomorrow, Friday. Last stream for a while, doing our OG craft, doing some cross stitching. But until then, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you hanging out with me and making this happen. I'll see how long it lasts. I'll report back tomorrow of how long, you know, these curls have stuck around. There might even still be a bit of curl by tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see, but I'll inform you tomorrow. Bye!